Let Scream begin on MTV less than 2 months from now. The channel series version of the popular horror movies will launch June 30th, more than 2 years after this adaptation was first announced. Most details remain under wraps this afternoon. What we can confirm is that Scream co-creator and director Wes Craven will be an executive producer, and the initial plot involves a cyberbullying incident which leads to someone's undoing. We'll leave the rest for now to your imagination. Robert Cochran, one of 24's co-creators, has a new assignment: bring a portion of the Crusades, the part involving Richard the Lionhearted, to life. Cochran's upcoming work is Lionhearts, a series about the Third Crusade from 1191 to 92, taking place in both England and the Middle East. The BBC will partner with Cochran and Tandem Productions, the Studio Canal subsidiary known for the Ken Follett miniseries Pillars of the Earth and World Without End. Pillars of the Earth played on Starz, while World Without End ran on Reel's channel. Taken director Pierre Morel is speculated to be on board to oversee the first pair of episodes. No word yet on where and when Lionhearts will premiere in the United States. And more ambitious drama series on Lionhearts scale are expected to be announced all week long at MIP, that's MIP, the annual television showcase in Cannes, France. In fact, in the last hour, NBC Universal announced that they're partnering up with not one, but 2 European networks to produce a series of US-based procedurals, at least 3, over the next 2 years. And that's Newsnotes for today. Now it's time for this week's classic trivia question. And this week's question is as classic as it gets. We're approaching the 60th anniversary of the launch of a television milestone. In October 1955, Alfred Hitchcock Presents hit the air, presenting stories of suspense introduced in droll fashion by the famed film director, as in Good Evening. The series ran for 9 years, going from 30 to 60 minutes the last 3. Hitchcock directed a number of episodes himself, including the first one. And that is our question. Name the first episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents. Name the first episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents. We'll give you 3 clues. The stars were Vera Miles and Ralph Meeker. Miles played an injured woman who pointed out her attacker. And third, most important, it's also the name of a series currently on television. If you know what it is, you will win a Brooklyn Independent Media tote bag. Be first with the correct answer. Here's where you go. You send it to simonapple04@yahoo.com. That's simonapple04@yahoo.com. Make sure it has your name and your mailing address. Or go Twitter, #TWBT. That's #TWBT on Twitter. And that avenue is made possible by the wonderful people at Hopscotch, the company inviting you to create your own social soundtrack. Learn how at www.hopscotch.com. Best of luck to one and all.